Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, Sasha Banks is trending #1 in searches. According to Yahoo. Yahoo.com, she is literally #1. Everyone and their mamas is talking about Sasha Banks and Naomi, but Sasha Banks walking out on WWE. So much so that your boy Alyx, just Alyx, right here in Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you, had to come do a part 2. And more than likely, we'll do a part 3, a part 4, and even a part 5. Because this story has legs upon legs. This is the most interesting thing in wrestling right now. Everyone is wondering what is going to happen with Sasha Banks in WWE. Are they gonna fire her? Psych. WWE letting Sasha go. They would rather get rid of half of their roster. And I'm serious when I say that. I already said it in my previous video. I'll say it here. They would rather fire half of their roster before they let Sasha Banks go. Are they gonna suspend her? Are they gonna fine her? Or will they do exactly what I think they'll do and what you think they'll do? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. And just let the whole thing blow over. I don't know if that's what Sasha wants. Especially after you see the statement that WWE released. And look, I saw this statement, I think earlier this morning. I think a lot of people saw it like late last night because everyone was up just crazy about what happened with Sasha Banks. And I think they released a statement like after Raw. Listen, let me tell y'all something. As soon as the news came out, I didn't even look at Twitter. I was all over this story, getting news from Fightful Select and, of course, PWI Insider. They were the first ones to report the news. I didn't even look at the statement. This statement? Ooh. Oh my God. The things they said in this statement are... It's one of those things where you think about Brock Lesnar throwing a championship at Vince McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin also walking out on Vince. All these things that have happened. Hulk Hogan, on top of him being controversial for his racial statements, but also him leaving WWE, Macho Man leaving WWE. All these years of WWE being disrespected by wrestlers and legends. This is one of the few times, might be one of the only times, they've actually come out and called people who left them disrespectful and they have bad attitudes. Really? Bad attitudes for standing up for themselves. Because, God forbid, someone tells Vince and the WWE that their shit don't stink. So we're going to get more news and updates on the Sasha Banks and Naomi situation. I am going to read the stuff from WWE first. But then I'm going to go to Fightful Select, who gave us even more updates, even more news. And then afterwards, you'll get my thoughts. And I want your thoughts on the subject. We're going to be talking about this for at least a good week or so. There's going to be more stories to come out. There has to be something that comes of this. If WWE does nothing, I highly doubt Sasha Banks is just going to sit there and not do anything. But before I even continue, let me be sure that everyone can hear me. Can everyone hear me? I want to be sure that everyone is able to see me and hear me, because literally last night during my live stream, I was doing all this talking, and my microphone was not working. So I want to be sure this time everyone can hear me. I am looking at the live chat. Everyone seems to be able to hear me. No one's telling me they can't hear me. Rachel S says yes. The Polar Phantasm says yes. And super chats are a go.
Where was this outrage from management and WWE when Charlotte and Becky embarrassed the titles on live TV? Bad attitudes, angry black women,
It does reek of some Massa vibes, if you know what I mean. And absolutely, I agree. There were many previous altercations that WWE should have been raging over, that they just let go. Including that one, by the way. Yeah, I would think they would have given both Becky and Charlotte a tongue lashing. But Sasha gets angry at her booking, walks out. Oh, bad attitude. So yeah, we're going to break that down. And you'll get my unfiltered thoughts about that. And then I want you to give me yours. If you're here in the live chat, please be sure to give me your thoughts as I look through your comments, give you shout outs, and of course, the post-show hangout. If you're watching this after the fact, give me your thoughts in the comment section. But let's pay some bills. I'm good. You can hear me. Let's get the stuff out the way and get going. If this is the first time you're watching me, welcome. Do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all of my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Donate using Super Thanks. Super Thanks, Super Thanks. I'm going to eventually get a tagline for that, but we'll figure that one out as we go along. But yes, if you're watching this after the fact, you can contribute to the channel by clicking that Super Thanks and donating whatever you can, or you could just watch the video and let those ads roll. I'll figure something out with a tagline. But also you can join the membership today. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, time me. Let's see how fast I can do this one. Wait for it. Let me know on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and just Alyx. And also give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, and give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickets on the talkers. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justAlyx'sworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today. At Pro Wrestling Tees, get your old school, the last man teacher, get your new school, Alyx's World t-shirt, most important, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, Lacey Evans, America, cause it's the remix. T-shirt made by It's Johnson Firestar Heart. All of this down below in the description box. I think I might have broken the record there. Maybe. I'm not too sure. But you know what can't be broken? A Ridge wallet. Cause it's made of metal. Just like their phone cases. And I'm here to get you a deal on your Ridge goods. So let's get a quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll get to some shoutouts. Today's video is sponsored by The Ridge. Are you tired of traditional leather wallets wearing out? Are your phone cases cracking way faster than they should? Perhaps you're a minimalist and are searching for something more small profile. Well, The Ridge is here to help. The Ridge offers metal-plated wallets and phone cases that will last you a long time. Quality materials come in aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber, making it hard to damage and long-lasting. Its slim design allows you to carry it anywhere, even in the smallest of situations. Each variant has a strap or clip to fasten your money, as well as an expandable card holder that holds between 1 to 10 cards, including credit cards and IDs. Today, if you click our link and use the coupon code RAWCognizance, you can get 10% off your first purchase. That's ridge.com/rawcognizance and the coupon code RAWCognizance in all caps. Stop carrying worn down bulky wallets and flimsy phone cases. Get complete control of your belongings today by contacting The Ridge. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking at, oh my god, 200 people. 200 people? Live. I guess they weren't joking when they said Sasha Banks was the hottest trending topic. Like, oh my god, how many of you are new? Like, I'm very curious to know if you subscribed either today or sometime earlier, maybe yesterday. I'm very curious to know how many of you guys are new here now. I think I just see, I see like 3 people on the screen who are new. Cam and Naomi and Melina forever. Melina for Mortal Kombat. Jody Bennett, that's a new one. Oh my goodness, I love it. Well, thank y'all for being here. By the way, show some love to the Super Chat champion, Franklin Torres, who will be defending his belt in 2 weeks at Double or Nothing. Can he keep the belt? I see a lot of new names in here. So let's get right to it, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. 200 people live. That's crazy. Show some love to the moderators. Ultra Shout 97 5-star Heart, Alyx, Demi, and Godzilla Hawk, who help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. And thank you to the following. We got Wrestle Spider. Hey, I remembered it. That really is catchy. Khalil does everything. Everything. We also got Richard Atkinson, a big supporter of mine. Good to have you here, Richard. The Polar Phantasm, Agus Chaos, T.Y. William, Sam 3. We got HBK Tokyo. Once again, D-Jose 101, one of the most underrated YouTubers, at least for wrestling content, here on the platform. If you have 2 seconds after the podcast, go check out some of his videos. He has great insight on wrestling. He'll tell you he doesn't, but he really does. The Cerebral Assassin, Christopher Carter, Thomas Farmer, Troy Williams. We also got the Game. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Let me see. Marvelous. Like Marvelous? Is it Marvelous or Marvelous? I like Marvelous, so we'll go with that. Jody Bennett, I already said his name, but welcome. Here's another one. Shadow Sega. Xade. Xade? Like Xade or Xade? I think it's just Xade. I said it right the first time. But Shadow Sega. Yo, Ultra Shadow 97. You might have a friend here. I think he's a Sonic fan. Oh my god, I love it. Junior Jackson. We got some regulars in here. But these new names make me very excited. King of Heckle, Mundo, Johnny Bravo, King Dennis, YouTube member King Dennis in his house. Good to have you here. Rachel S., the People's Champ, Milkman C, Colin, Ajax 25, Robert Brown. Oh my god. I'm going to give you another shout out because I like your name. Cam and Naomi and Melina forever. That is such a great name. Wrestling Reads, Aquarius Queen 90. And, oh shoot, I gotta do one more. Listen, if I stay here and say all your names, I'm not gonna get to the video. Let's get the last one to NRE, the Wrestleverse. Did you see WWE shot at them? I did. We're gonna read about it. That's the statement that they put out that we're gonna look at. So, oh my goodness, y'all. All these awesome people. Great energy. And there's one name I can't even see, let alone pronounce, but I think you know who you are. It says Joe something. I appreciate you for being here. But you guys are awesome. Be sure you like the video. I have 200 people here. And I only have 82 likes. What y'all doing? Get these likes up. The more you like the video, the more chances I'll get to be recommended to other people here on YouTube. So yeah, get those likes up, y'all. Show some love to the channel. And you always know I'll reciprocate that love when I can. Apparently, there's another super chat that I'm missing. Let me go ahead and play that.
Did you ever read the thread I sent you last night?
On Twitter? Probably not. Was it about Sasha and Naomi? I'm sorry. I'll try to get to it later. I got 10,000 things to do, guys. So if I miss it, please don't be offended. Alright, so let me pause super chats now. But thank you, Carl Andrews Jr. for subscribing. It's good to know that people are still excited about wrestling. It's just they're not excited about the current product. in WWE, which is embarrassing. All right, I gotta move on. I will try to get to more shout outs at the end of the stream, and of course, more super chats. But let's get to the news. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. Our girls are still living large, the hottest thing in all of wrestling. But of course, WWE couldn't just let them be. They had to put their stamp of approval on everything. That includes getting ahead of the stories by releasing their own statements. Let me tell y'all something. When I read these statements, it was like, y'all are asking for it. Y'all are looking for people to roast you because this was... So let's read the statement. I'm going to read you the entire statement. Point blank. This is on their website. It's right here on the screen. And then I'm going to go to my boy, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select for more information. And then you'll get my unfiltered thoughts. I'm going to go off. And then, of course, you'll have your chance to give me your thoughts. So let's go ahead and get to this statement from WWE, which was released during Monday Night Raw last night. And it says, I quote, "When Sasha Banks and Naomi arrived at the arena this afternoon, they were informed of their participation in the main event of tonight's Monday Night Raw. During the broadcast, they walked into WWE Head of Talent Relations, Julie Renitis, the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, and former General Manager of Monday Night Raw. They walked into Johnny Ace's office with their suitcases in hand, placed their tag team title belts on his desk, and walked out. They claimed they weren't respected enough as tag team champions. They weren't. We don't even have a freaking women's tag team division. Just wanted to say that. Anyways, they claimed they weren't respected. And even though they had 8 hours, oh my God. So this is the part where I went, like, they don't get it, man. Just listen. I'm going to read this twice. And I'm going to read your reactions in the live chat. Y'all ready? Here's the first time. And even though they had 8 hours to rehearse and construct their match, they claimed they were uncomfortable in the ring with 2 of their opponents. I'm going to read that again. Even though they had 8 hours to rehearse and construct their match. Just tell the world that you're fake. Like, I can't get over the fact that WWE, believes that everyone thinks they're this Hollywood Actors Guild, this movie studio, this place where you can make TV shows, that these wrestlers are actors, that they're not really performers. It's such a slap in the face to professional wrestling. It's embarrassing. And I'm at the point now where I'm like, honestly, fire every wrestler. Every person that loves wrestling, that wants to be a wrestler, just let them go and go hire actual actors. Make connections with a Tom Cruise or somebody and bring them in. Like, if you think you're Hollywood, Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, WWE, then get rid of your wrestlers and just go full Hollywood. Make all cinematic matches. Rehearse and construct their matches. But yeah, the other part of that was they claimed they were uncomfortable in the ring with 2 of their opponents. So we know that's not Becky, and we know it's not Asuka. What's going on with Doudrop and Nikki Cross? What's going on there? Why is Naomi and Sasha Banks having issues with Doudrop and Nikki Ash? What's the story there? As more information comes out, I want more on that. That's what I want to look into. That's I can't even begin to comprehend like what they could have done to make Sasha upset. Cause Sasha, she ain't no person that will just take anybody's bullshit. Like, if she says you crazy and I don't want to work with you, that means something's up. So what's going on there? Like, if you know more than I do, please let me know. Please let me know. But yeah, that's definitely interesting, to say the least, if you will. Even though they had matches with those individuals in the past with no consequence, Monday Night Raw is a scripted live TV show whose characters are expected to perform the requirements of their contract. Excuse me? We regret we were unable to deliver as advertised tonight's main event. What? What in the world? Yeah, they would have been better off not saying a goddamn thing. This makes them look really bad. Like, how do you tell the world you hate yourselves without saying you hate yourselves? Everyone sees WWE as a wrestling company. I don't give a damn what they say they are. We're a media promotion with actors. No, when you think WWE, you think World Wrestling Entertainment. Nobody in this world outside of the bubble looks at WWE and goes, oh, they're just actors like us. No, you're wrestlers. Why is it so hard to embrace that? Actors, construct your matches. Rehearse and construct your So I guess rehearsing is taking a bump inside the ring, right? Blading, that's a rehearsal tactic. What in the world? What a way to degrade what these men and women do for a living. I thought that was a horrendous statement. We got more. Let's go to Fightful Select. Oh, we got a lot more from Fightful Select. So this comes from Sean Ross Sapp. You can follow him on Twitter for your daily. And of course, if you give him $5, you can get even more information on wrestling. But here is what he had to say about the Naomi and Sasha Banks information. He said, contrary to other reports, it was reiterated to us by numerous sources close to the situation that while Naomi was scheduled to win, she was not supposed to pin Sasha Banks. Oh, well, that's interesting, because I heard otherwise. I thought that was part of the reason why they left. I was on the impression that Sasha was upset that they were going to break up their tag team in this match, well, the six-pack challenge match, and ruin their chemistry and have people not take them seriously as champions, right? No, apparently that was not the case. But Naomi was supposed to win. What in the world? Watch this. It was being planned for Naomi to take on Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks to take on Ronda Rousey. What? Like, again, why do we have women's tag team champions why even have those belts? Like, you're just openly disrespecting the women's tag team division. Like there was one, but okay, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and then Sasha, Ronda. I'm assuming the reason why Sasha was upset with that was that both of them were going to lose. You already knew that Bianca was not going to lose to Naomi, and Sasha was not going to beat Ronda. So I'm guessing they were like, look, we're not trying to be fodder for these champions. If you want others to job to them, build someone else up. Don't bring us into the situation to lose because you had nothing else to do. I'm assuming that's the only reason we got right now, because I was on the impression that they were going to have them turn on each other or something like that, but I guess not. Based on WWE statement, it appeared that Naomi and Sasha Banks felt uncomfortable or unsafe with working with two of the four women, which hadn't made it back to those talent themselves until the statement was issued. Oh, they didn't even know about it. To the contrary, we were told the issue was about the creative surrounding of the tag team championships, and those being de-emphasized in the following weeks, with no laid out follow-up after Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I figured that was the case. I basically just said what they said. They were going to have the tag team champs face the champions, face the women's champions, lose, and not have a follow-up. So you were going to bury your tag team champions and then not do anything with them. Yeah, that's pretty bad, actually. It might not be as bad as what I thought at first, which was you have Naomi pin Sasha and then break up the team. But no, it's like you were going to have them face the champions and lose, and then have them go off on this run as tag team champs and not have a follow-up. Interesting enough, continuing, we're told that heading out of the weekend, let's see here, blah, 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 blah. I think I already told you that there were several segments planned for the night show to set up. When Sasha Banks and Naomi left, Vince McMahon was made aware at Gorilla that happened, and a segment was set up with Becky Lynch and Adam Pearce to turn the match into a singles. The six-way was scheduled to go 3 segments, the longest of any on WWE Raw. Okay, I think most of this stuff you guys already know. I'm trying to see if there's any interesting news. Okay. Ooh, watch this. I like this. We're told Vince McMahon decided to reference the incident and was feeding lines throughout the night, calling Sasha Banks and Naomi disrespectful, saying that they have bad attitudes. So you know where that came from. It came straight from Vince McMahon. Ouch. There wasn't any heat we heard on anyone delivering the lines. So the commentators that delivered the lines, everyone knew it wasn't them. They all knew it was Vince. So Corey Graves, people are giving Corey Graves a hard time. Although Corey does deserve to have a hard time because that boy, oof. But honestly, not. I wouldn't give Corey any headache over this. I'm pretty sure he was doing his job. Last I checked, Corey loves Sasha Banks. That's the one person he would not talk shit about. Last I checked. But man, yeah, that's crazy. Vince McMahon out here feeding people lines, telling them to say certain things. Let's see what else we got here. There was actually no producer internally listed for the six-way heading into the show. Wait a minute. You didn't even have a producer for the six-way? So what, they were supposed to just make the match themselves? They say here P.D. Williams and Kenny Dykstra were the producers of Becky Lynch and Asuka, but what about the six-way? Blah, blah, blah. There is zero information that any of these producers specifically had conflict with Naomi or Sasha Banks, despite rumors online. They were having issues with the producers too? There are many producers backstage in WWE. The situation was so hastily changing that there was no producer or referee listed for the six-pack. This sounds like a disaster. It sounds so disorganized. You did a six-pack challenge with no producer. Okay. And I'm so happy he said this. To clarify, this is not a work. All you conspiracy theorists out there, coming from a conspiracy theorist, I thought Cody Rhodes leaving was a work. This is not a work. And it's not part of a WWE storyline. I had so many people messaging me, oh, Alyx, it's a work. It's a work. It's a work. No, it wasn't. And it's not a work. She walked out legit. Twice. Those that we spoke to backstage do not expect Sasha Banks and Naomi to be released, but nothing is certain. There will be more information on this as the days go by. And again, I'm telling y'all right now, I will be back up here every time there's an update. Every time they tell us what's happening with the story, I'm going to come up here and give you more. Because this is easily the hottest thing in wrestling, and your boy talks about wrestling. But yeah, like I said, I guarantee you, the last thing they'll do is release Sasha Banks and Naomi. Sasha Banks might want to go. Sasha Banks does want to go. Listen here. You know you're not happy. You know you are unhappy when you walk out on WWE. Not once, but twice. Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out once. Once. Never again. You don't just leave WWE twice because, you know, you had some grievances. She hates it there. Sasha Banks wants to leave. Why does she want to leave? Because I see people, even in the live chat, and I love y'all, people in the live chat are even saying this. Oh my God, she's so ungrateful. She's a multi-time women's champion. She's a multi-time tag team champion. She was a main event player. She main evented pay-per-view shows, even WrestleMania Night 1. She got to fight Ronda Rousey. She was heavily featured. She's on the face of billboards. She's on the face of trucks. She's getting all of this attention and all this publicity from WWE. How could she want to leave? How could she be unhappy? You know, to the people who are saying that, can't you just maybe just think for yourselves and not try to be WWE diehard kiss asses for like 2 seconds, number one, and realize that maybe Sasha Banks feels like she's being stifled. Yeah, they gave her a lot, but even then, maybe she feels like she can be more than what she is. And spoiler alert, no shit. Sasha Banks is a superstar. And when I say superstar, I'm talking Hollywood royalty. The cousin of Snoop Dogg. Her connections are crazy. Homegirl was just in The Mandalorian. In a recurring role in The Mandalorian on Disney+. You don't think she wants to be a Hollywood star now? You don't think she sees other aspirations out there that she can achieve? You think she wants to be stuck in the WWE bubble in a meaningless tag team championship run? To no disrespect to Naomi. I'm pretty sure Naomi can relate to this as well. Sasha Banks is above this shit. Homegirl should be breaking barriers, making connections with rappers, with directors. You don't think Sasha Banks has other aspirations outside of WWE? Maybe she wants to go to Hollywood. Or maybe she just feels like, hey, if I'm gonna be here, how's about you make use of my time properly? I'm sorry, I gotta say this. This might come as a shock to you, but I'm in the corner of Sasha Banks, 1000%. And here's the reason why. It's about damn time someone put their foot down and told WWE your shit doesn't stink. Thank you. Why is it that I, along with many others here on YouTube and on social media period, why is it that we're the only people that get to do all this, that get to come up here and crap on WWE, criticize them, and tell them when their shit doesn't stink? But then we're the ones that are called crazy. We're called haters. We're called AEW sexuals or fanboys. Because we watch a product, we give our time, our money, and our space to this wrestling show, and we just want to enjoy it. We want it to be good. That's it. We just want it to be good. We want it to be at least good as it used to be. Back in the days of the Eddie Guerreros, the Edges, the Trish Stratuses, the Litas. Now, the Stone Cold Steve Austins, the Undertakers, the Kanes, the Attitude Eras, it will most likely never get back there ever again. Maybe it will, but highly unlikely. Can we at least be as good as SmackDown 2004? SmackDown 2002 to about 2009. Is that so hard to do? Just tell better stories. Actually show respect to your characters and have legit baby faces like a Cody Rhodes, not just a Cody Rhodes, but more. Respect your champions. Don't have these championship contender matches where they're losing. That's just stupid to me. To then defend their belt against the people that they lost to. Your formulaic booking of these shows, the 15-minute, 30-minute promos. Oh, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. It's all garbage. We know it's all garbage. Sasha Banks is in a position where she can say, this sucks. Screw you, I'm not gonna go do that. No, I'm going home. When you figure out something good for me, I'll come back. Otherwise, no. Thank you. It's about time that happens, and let me tell you this, that won't be the last time it happens. This wasn't even the first time it happened in the last year, I think. Mustafa Ali did it earlier this year. Did the same thing. Vince McMahon was going to have him do some, I don't know, some racial gimmick, some racist gimmick that's completely disrespectful to his heritage, to his culture. And he said, no, I'm going home. Trust me when I say this, it won't be the last time it happens. You're going to see a lot more people walk out on Vince McMahon. You're going to see a lot more people stand up for themselves. You're going to see a lot more people look WWE in the face and go, screw you guys, I'm going him. As they should. As they should. And this shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. Anybody. And you know something else? This just set a precedence. We all need to thank Sasha Banks for setting this precedence, because now we have what's called alternatives in the world of wrestling. AEW has shown us that you don't need to just go to WWE. You can go to a New Japan Pro Wrestling. You can go to an AEW. You can go to an Impact Wrestling. You can go to a NWA. You can go to a PWG. You can go to an MLW. You can go ROH. You can go anywhere. You don't have to deal with the bullshit and just eat shit and like the taste of it when it comes to WWE. You don't need that anymore. You don't. And you can leverage that. You got Sasha Banks standing up to Vince McMahon saying, no, this shit is garbage. No, you're not going to have me, your champion, lose to another champion, devalue my stock, and then have me go defend this belt that I care about, that I made exist. Because keep this in mind, the tag team championship, the women's tag team championships, that was her idea. It was her and Bayley's idea, but it was her idea. And they have disrespected those belts since day one. And in my personal opinion, if you're not going to do anything with them, why even have them? Why even have them? What are we doing? What's the point of even having these belts if you're not going to use them? Explain that to me. I don't get it. It's about time. It's about time someone grew some goddamn balls. Said, screw the money. Yes, I know WWE is doing financially awesome. They are making money hand over fist by just existing. All this passive income from Fox, from NBC, from Saudi Arabia, just to exist. Of course they're going to be lazy. That's not an excuse to be lazy, but you look at all that, you wonder why they're not doing anything. These networks are they're so scared of losing viewers to streaming. They are willing to throw money at anybody that has content, that has an audience, to keep the networks going, to keep advertisers, to keep people watching the television. Because that's the only reason they threw all that money at WWE. It wasn't because the product is good. They just knew they had an audience, and it's just a platform for advertisers. So what's going to happen over time if more wrestlers come out and say, we're not coming to work? What if Sasha Banks ends up leaving a revolt, some type of a walkout? What's the word I'm looking for? A wrestling shortage, wrestler shortage. If they just staged a company-wide walkout and all the wrestlers said, fuck this. We ain't coming to work until you get us better storylines. What, you're going to release all of them? And you got to understand something too. Sasha Banks is in a great position to do this. Millionaire. Oh my God. She doesn't need WWE. Matter of fact, they need her. She doesn't need WWE. She doesn't want to be there. She unfollowed literally every WWE contact, whether it's a wrestler, an employee, a backstage manager, a referee, even the people in suits. She wants nothing to do with WWE. And she's in a position to do that. And the fact that she grew some balls and said no, hell, that might be an even bigger story than Cody Rhodes, honestly. See, Cody Rhodes going to WWE from AEW, that was crazy. Imagine if Sasha Banks jumped over to AEW. Oh my God. Now, before we get into that, let me preface this. Let me preface this right now. Do I think Sasha Banks is actually going to jump over to AEW? I think she'll go to Hollywood first. If she does get released, which is not going to happen, she will most likely go to Hollywood first, take a break from wrestling, and then later go to AEW. I think she has bigger aspirations with Hollywood before anything else in terms of wrestling. But yeah, I'll tell you what. If she makes that jump, that's a bigger pickup than Cody Rhodes was for WWE. Sasha Banks going to AEW would be massive. Massive. But we'll have to see. I know a lot of people want it. I want it. I wants it. I likes it, and I wants it. I just don't think it's gonna happen, honestly. I just think WWE is just not gonna let her go. They're not gonna let her go. If anything else, before it gets too out of hand, and I read a report about this too, I do see Roman Reigns stepping in. Roman Reigns, first off, Naomi is family. So he might not do it for Sasha. He'll do it for Naomi. That's Jimmy's wife. He'll stand up for Naomi. And if Roman Reigns steps in and goes, nah, give them better booking. And then maybe they have Paul Heyman booking their stuff. Because let's keep this in mind. Roman Reigns, he don't let no one else book his stuff but Paul Heyman. Just so we're clear. Everything that Roman is involved in has been booked by Paul Heyman. So maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe he'll work out some deal with Vince. Hey, tell them if they come back, Paul will book their segments. Which is what should happen. It should just be Paul booking segments anyways because it's Paul Heyman. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. I'm certain that WWE is not going to release him. If I wake up tomorrow and I see the headline, Sasha Banks has been released by WWE, I don't know what I'll do. I don't see it happening. But it's clear that Sasha does not want to be there. She hates it in WWE. She is unhappy. She feels stifled. She feels she could be bigger and better than what she is, like a lot of other wrestlers in the company. But she feels WWE is hindering her from being the best that she can be at 28 years old. 1 second. Let's find out how old Sasha Banks is. Let me see something really quickly. How old is Sasha Banks? 30. My bad. 30 years old. Oh, Yeah, she ain't got a lot of time left, y'all. She don't got a lot of time left. More than likely. Yeah, she's looking to get out of her contract. I ain't mad at her. But man, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. She walked out twice. Who do you know walks out on WWE twice and keeps their job? How do you walk out twice, though? I'll never understand that. It's a toxic relationship, y'all. This is the very definition of a toxic relationship. I will never get that. She's not happy. But they're going to continue working with her when she doesn't want to be there? Y'all give me your thoughts. You give me your thoughts. I'm very curious to know what the live chat will have to say. But I also invite you all to share your thoughts down below in the comments. So, yeah, I'm going to play some Super Chats now. And yes, you can donate to me with Super Chats, Cash App, Venmo, whichever way you want to give me your money to get your thoughts in. But here are some Super Chat thoughts that were donated during the stream, and then we'll go to the live chat itself.
CM Punk chose violence. Wrecked Cardona and Satin.
Oh, I see what you mean there. Didn't CM Punk support Sasha Banks? I think he came out and tweeted he is in support of Sasha Banks leaving WWE, walking out. That's another one who walked out. Crazy.
There are some idiots who say, oh well, Sash was never a draw anyway, with a Sasha Banks picture on their cover photos. Sasha is one of those people who doesn't need WWE. She would kill it in Hollywood.
Ain't it funny how instantly they turned on her? Because she walked out?
Wonder what Naomi husband thinks of this, and Roman.
Again, like, I'm pretty sure Roman is going to stand up for her and try to work something out. Try, because he has massive pull with the company. But yeah, Jimmy? I don't know where his head's at.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of red?
WWE isn't going to tell better stories unless they are threatened. As much as I like AEW, I see them as an alternative rather than a competitive threat.
For now, I agree with you. But they can be a threat. The potential is definitely there. And WWE knows it. And eventually AEW will grow to a point that they become a threat. Trust me.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of red?
WWE is stifling Sasha because they don't want her to become bigger than the brand, then leave the company high and dry like Hogan, Rock, and Lesnar.
But the problem is she's eventually going to leave like Roman will. We all see Roman going to Hollywood eventually. You know it's happening. You know they're going to get sick of being a wrestler. They're going to get bored, and they're going to go off to be bigger and better things.
WWE, the most petty company ever. Collab idea?
Boy, Kenny is trying to get this collab deal happening. He really wants me to do a collab with him. He's pushing for it. I don't know, Kenny. I don't know. So, oh, is that another super chat? How many super chats do I have? Jesus Christ, y'all.
Hulk Hogan holds the record of 5 walkouts on Vince.
5? Is that true? 5 walkouts on Vince. 5 walkouts. He left WWE in the 90s. That's true. Okay, look, if y'all just gonna donate, I'm gonna show up. Y'all just gonna donate throughout the entire last part of the stream? Have fun. I'm gonna shut up and let y'all go. Please. I'm not gonna say no to anything if y'all want to keep donating. But yeah, he left in the 90s, came back in the 2000s. He left then. Walkout, though? He came back in 2003. Then he left to get... Oh. All those walkouts. Can we call those walkouts, though? I don't know if we can call those walkouts. My God, these donations are going crazy.
You are my love. Do you ever dream of red?
Sasha doesn't need wrestling, period, at this point. Vince need to know it's a different generation. I'd try Hollywood first.
Absolutely. I would try Hollywood too if I was Sasha Banks. I wonder if Naomi could do Hollywood. She would be pretty good. I don't see Naomi leaving her husband, though. All right, let me actually get to these live chat thoughts. What y'all been talking about? I'm going to just read them randomly. I'm going to just pick one, the ones I see, and I'm just going to read them. This one comes from Robin Sucks. Apparently he hates Robin. Which one? Is this, this isn't Dick Grayson, is it? Which Robin are we talking about? Is it Jason Todd? Whatever. Robin Sucks says, WWE stars should go on strike. Here's the thing. I think some will, but most of them won't because they realize they are nothing without WWE and they're just going to do what they're told to do. I think that's not going to happen. That's a highly unlikely situation. All the wrestlers walking out. I just don't see it. Not saying it can't happen. I just think it's highly unlikely. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, like, the super chats are taking over. Hey, I might just have to start donating to get your thoughts read now, cause
Can't wait for Tony, Sasha, Naomi, the walkouts.
Aww. See, Kenny, I can't bring you on my stream if you saying controversial shit like that. You gonna get these women mad at me. I hate this channel and Kenny the Trend. Screw that guy.
WWE doesn't want Sasha Banks to be bigger than WWE. Roman Reigns has pull. I don't see Sasha, Roman, Naomi, and at the rate they turned her heel, Becky. The stuff she talks in interview, Marvel it is.
Marvel it is. If Sasha Banks went to Marvel, what hero would she be? That's a legit question, by the way. What hero would you be if you saw her in Marvel? I have to think about that. Ooh, she would. What's Homegirl? Okay, in X-Men, purple hair, sword. Now I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up now. I might know who that is. But while I'm looking that up, let me try to get a comment in before the next donation. NRE, the Wrestleverse says, an account that follows Naomi and vice versa published a statement that Naomi likely let him publish. Okay. Which statement was that? Perfection, the natural selection. Love that name. It is disrespectful. It's disrespectful to their fans and the other workers. They left. They walked out. They are not Stone Cold. They are not CM Punk. They aren't even Trish and Lita. And they have the gall to walk out on WWE? Huh. People are saying Sasha Banks should play Storm. Storm? Nah, I'm not thinking about Storm. Hold on for a minute. Purple hair with sword. X-Men. Purple hair. Psylocke! That's who it is. Psylocke would be perfect. Thank you. Psylocke. Okay. Maybe it was like she's Asian, man. And? Sasha could play a different variant of Psylocke. She would kill it. D Jose 101 is talking about the next WWE. The next WWE game.
Sasha, huge game changer for AEW if she signed.
Massive game changer. Massive game changer. D Jose's talking about the next 2K game, and apparently they're no longer working with 2K. They're going to work with EA. I heard that if they work with EA, they're going to be charging for everything. Everything? Like Khalil does. Everything. Wow. Yeah, that would kind of suck. That would suck a lot if that was to happen.
'Cause you are my love.
I keep telling y'all might just want to go ahead and donate because y'all not going to get your comments read with all these donations.
Becky to Marvel since there are hints there and Sasha full-time to Star Wars.
Who would Becky play? Becky would be a good superhero, actually. She's a great actor. Who could Becky Lynch play? I'm gonna sit on that one. Let me sit on that one. That one's gonna be crazy. Uh-oh. Former Super Chat champion King Mike Tuz has renewed his sponsorship. He says, "What's up? I just got done watching the Heat Best that was. This is the Heat year." Man, the Heat year. So you think that Miami Heat are going to win the NBA? Is that what we're talking about? Anthony Phillips. This is a toxic relationship like the Kendrick song on new album Toxic. The Beep Jr. became a sponsor. Beep Jr.? Welcome! Beep Jr. is now a YouTube member of the channel. Respect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
"2K is still making WWE games. They made new deal."
Okay, they made a new deal. Alright, I was on the impression they were going to EA. Alright. Cool with me. Hey, you guys excited? Detour, are you excited about the AEW game coming out from Ukes? It's gonna be, they say it's gonna be the same gameplay or the same game system as No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000. And freaking Raw vs. SmackDown and all of them. I might have to play it. That might be one of the only few games I play. Alright, let me read a few more comments and I might actually get out of here. I don't want to keep you guys up here too long. Unless, shit. I'll stay up here as long as y'all want. Y'all keep donating. Y'all donating your asses off. I love it. Oh my god. Jonathan Living Wrestling Show says he's on Sasha and Naomi's side 1 gajillion%. Well, that's clearly more than my 1,000%. Jason Lewis, Sasha main event at WrestleMania. Why is she upset? Well, she may be at night 1, maybe at WrestleMania. But yeah, that's what people were saying. Oh my god, they gave her everything. Why is she upset? Like I said, she feels stifled. She feels like she could be a bigger star. There's nothing wrong with that.
Becky as Dark Phoenix from X-Men?
Dark Phoenix? Jean Grey? Becky Lynch is Jean Grey. Maybe. Who's this? Yo, the Polar Phantasm is now a member. A YouTube member. I just got what was that? 2 new YouTube members? Y'all coming in hot. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for your contributions to the channel. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate that. Where was I? I was reading some comments, and y'all gonna keep me up here all night. Y'all showing too much love. I'm trying to get out of here, but y'all not letting me leave. Y'all just keeping me here. You're serenading me with your super chats, and I appreciate that. Okay, where was I? Sean Swabe. Without the wrestlers, they can't have shows, and without the shows, they can't have money or make money from the networks in Saudi Arabia. Exactly. And that's why the wrestlers should stage a walkout if they're unhappy with their circumstances. They won't, because half of them are gutless and cowards and kiss asses. I'm going to change the system from within. Fuck out of here. I ain't gonna change shit. I ain't changing shit from within. Let's see here. Swag Fan 100 says she should go to Hollywood. How many people say she should go to Hollywood or stay in wrestling? I'm very curious to know what your answer is. If she should go to Hollywood, let me know. If she should stay in wrestling, what wrestling company should she go to? Very curious. DOZ101. Hollywood swinging. Hollywood. Hollywood's weekend.
Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of friends?
I meant beat the butt. Yes, I do think they will the championship this year.
Okay, you think they'll win the championship this year. All right. I'm not keeping up with basketball. Although, I don't know. I think this might be another... Yeah, I think this might be another year for the Golden State Warriors. We'll see. We shall definitely see. But yeah, what do y'all think Sasha will do? Do you think she'll go to Hollywood, or do you think she'll stay in wrestling and go to AEW or something? Apparently, yeah, that's true. Jesse Ventura tried to start a union with wrestlers, and freaking Hulk Hogan put the kibosh on that. Crazy. So yeah, it probably won't work because they're all looking out for themselves. Khalil Does Everything says, I don't want to imagine these e-drones like Gareth, GOC, Alfred Kanua, Jobber Nation TV, and others defending WWE, and all of a sudden hate Sasha Banks for walking out. Oh, you know they hate her. They're calling her a freaking traitor. They're saying that she ain't worth shit. Crazy, man. Just absolute bonk, bat shit, crazy. All of them. All right. Y'all, look, I love you all, and I appreciate you for making me a part of your day, but I am going to get out of here. So everyone says Hollywood, that Sasha Banks will go to Hollywood first before she actually comes to AEW. Hey, we'll have to see. She can probably do both. Y'all, thank you all for joining me. 300 people watching me. That's crazy. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, and of course, if you're new, check out more content coming your way. And leave a comment down below. How did y'all feel about this statement from WWE? And more about Sasha Banks standing up for herself and saying, no, this is garbage. I hate it here. And what do you think WWE should do? Do you think they should suspend her? Do you think that they might release her? Or they won't do anything? Oh, and the final question is, do you think Sasha Banks will go to AEW or go to Hollywood when all of this settles down? Because she's not resigning. When her contract expires in 2024, she is gone. She is gone. She is not staying. She is out. Out. But y'all let me know. Thank y'all for watching me. Thank you for making me a part of your day. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Be well. Love yourself so you can love others. And the more you show love to this channel, the more I'll reciprocate it. And you're always welcomed right back here in Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you.